everyone, I'm Dawn. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for visiting with me today. So I just got off of a live, so go rewatch it if you want to. I just chit chat and put my makeup on and stuff and kind of give a sneak peek to what this video is about. So this is another panty haul, and it's not out of spite. This one is for my people that enjoy my panty hauls and like to hear my take on why I think this panty is better than this panty for whatever reason. So we're gonna go over that and we're gonna look at these. I've got like 10 pairs, so this is gonna be kind of a long video because I have stuff to say about these. So, and we're just gonna go over them. So these are briefs right here. So they're full coverage and they got this cute pattern in the front, like crisscross, like Halara skirts that I love. They're not a high leg, they're just simple. They're very soft, super duper stretchy, and they're just lovely. And all of these panties, by the way, have a cotton crotch lining, which is very important to me, because you don't want like anything that gets rough in that part of your body, because once they start getting washed and stuff, those areas can get, of the garment can get rough if there's something other than cotton. And then we've got these. These are another full coverage brief in this lovely tie-dye, and these are cotton, whereas these are more of a nylon, like a real silky feeling fabric. These are cotton and still a lot of stretch. They've got some spandex in them, but very, very cute. I liked the pattern. And then I'm going to show you the different styles separately. And these are probably, I think these are my second favorite pair I have in here. These right here around the legs, they're seamless, so I love that. They're this bright pink, so I love that. They're full coverage, so I like that also. And they're just super stretchy, super cute, and the stretch bounces back in these after you wash them, in these no boundary panties. Now let me show you the lace ones, which I was like, I don't know if I really want the lace ones, because so many pairs of lace ones tend to get, Eric hung my Freddy Krueger glove up there on his wall. But the so many of the lace ones tend to, they're really soft and nice when you first get them, but then after they've been washed a few times, they can get a little rough on the skin or start pulling and snagging. But a very lovely viewer on my live gave me great advice on, how to care for them. So I'm gonna try her method of washing them. But we've got these in this lovely green, more of a teal, I don't know, but I think those are real pretty. Also full coverage. In fact, all the lacy ones I got are full coverage. And I've gotten lacy ones before that. Maybe the full coverage will actually be more gentle on my skin, because the panty areas are very sensitive areas, you know what I mean? And I got these also full coverage in nude. Every girl needs some nude panties. If you're wearing light colors, anything that might be a little sheer and different light, you want to wear nude panties. Nude, no print, preferably just solid with, just like solid like this, not like lace. But I wanted a pair of nude lace panties, so I got some. And then I got, actually, this style right here. I'm going to show you this style before I show you that last lace pair. Like, see, like this style right here, it's not quite full coverage brief, but it's full butt coverage. But this style, like that nice smooth texture, would be good in a nude or a thong. You especially want to wear a nude thong under anything white, and just because the fabric lays nicer, and it just smooths out the look nicely. But these I love. Another kind of like a tie-dye pair. These are a super soft fabric, but they're a little thicker than than the fabric on these. It's a little bit different fabric and it's a little thicker, but very nice cooling fabric. I really like those. Let me get a sip of my drink. Where was I? Oh. Now I want to show you these. These I love because it incorporates two of my favorite things, the color pink and plaid. And I do have a green pair like this. But it's that lacy material again. And again, it's really super soft. So I am going to follow my viewer. I don't want to say her name because she didn't give me permission to, but she was in my live earlier, and you know, she gave me some advice on how to wash them. So I'm going to, I burped, I'm sorry. I'm going to use her advice and see if I can keep these soft. Again, these are full coverage. They're pink, they're plaid, they're lace. They're very pretty. I love the waistband on these. Like this pair has it. This pair has it also, because it's a wide waistband. That's about, what would you say, about 2 inches? That's about a 2-inch waistband. And so they'll stay in place nicely. And I really, you know, I like that. And oh, hold on. Get my scissors. There's that little piece of plastic. Do you ever buy, like I burped again, I'm sorry. Do you ever buy like an article of clothing and you take the tags off, but you miss like one of those little plastic connecting things, and pokes you, and you're trying to find the thing poking you, and it's like, ah, and then you eventually find it. Oh, let me tell y'all a story. Excuse me. I've been trying to come up. So a long time ago, I don't know, Marshall was maybe 12 years old, so maybe about 13 years ago, he had this friend who, sweet kid, but he definitely had issues. And one morning I got up and I was getting ready for work, and I put my bra on. I wasn't paying attention to it because there shouldn't be anything weird in my bra. So I had washed my bra the night before, so it was dry. So I was going to put it on, and I was getting stabbed by something. I'm like, ow, what's that? And I take it off, and there's 2 open safety pins in each cup of the bra. And I'm like, how did that happen? So I'm like, that's weird, because I don't even have safety pins. So I went to work and I was telling my boss about it. I was like, so I washed my bras last night, and she was like, oh, so did I. And I told her this morning I woke up. And so, cause see, what happened was I washed them, and then me and Eric went and did our thing, and Marshall was hanging out with his friend. And so my boss said, maybe one of the boys did that. And I'm like, well, I know Marshall wouldn't have done that. I just, you know, I'm not being like, my son would never do that. He would never do that. That's just, it wouldn't have even occurred to him to do that. At least I don't think. And none of the other kids were over there. It was just the one kid. So when he was over at our house that day, and I was telling Eric what happened, he went to talk to them. And Eric, could you come here a second? I'll see if he remembers it. I'm just wondering if he remembers. Hi. Do you remember when I went to put my bra on when we lived at the old house, and it had safety pins in the cups?
Yeah.
You remember that? And the next day you went and asked Marshall and his friend about it. I don't want to say his name. And we like figured out he did it. I wonder whatever happened to him.
I don't know.
He's a little picarist. A picarist, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correct, but a picarist is somebody who gets sexual gratification from someone being penetrated with sharp objects. It is an actual thing. And the reason I know it's an actual thing is because I was watching Law and Order Special Victims Unit, and it was the episode with Chad Lowe and Margot Kidder. And Margot Kidder played his mom, and he had this thing where he would walk past women and he would have hat pins and he'd poke them with hat pins. And that's when I learned about that little thing. He was a picarist. But anyway, I had seen that episode before this happened with my bra. And I was talking to Eric about it. So he went and talked to the boys, and he was like, so did something happen with a bra yesterday? Wasn't it something like that, Eric?
Yeah.
And
I don't remember exactly what was said.
And he said, you know, the other boy, not Marshall, but the other boy got really kind of like, no, nothing happened. You know? And so he was like, oh, this kid did it. So
instead of being like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Which would have probably been my response.
Yeah, like if it was Eric and his friends, they would have been like, what? That's weird. Nobody's messing with her bras. But so because of that, we figured out it was him. Now, we didn't do anything to him. He was like 12 years old. But we just told Marshall, basically, don't let your friends in our room. They don't belong in there. You know? We didn't forbid them from hanging out or anything. It was just weird. But anyway, back to the panties. So, again, I got 2 pairs of thongs, which are not my favorite undergarment, but sometimes it's necessary. Like if you're wearing something form-fitting, or if you're wearing a certain kind of skirt or a certain type of dress, depending on how that fabric lays, you might want a thong, because and it's not about being sexy, it's about being conscientious of your undergarments and how they look on the outside, like when you're wearing clothes. So I got this cute pair right here. Would you call that tie-dye?
Yeah.
Yeah. And this one, and I'm only showing you the thong part has, you know, it's seamed on both sides, and I'm showing you that for a reason, because this other pair of thongs I was really excited about them. So they're purple, and they have like the panel in the front goes up to the belly, so I love that. This is a great undergarment for form-fitting clothes. It does have ribs on it, but they're not big, obvious ribs, so this is really great for something a little tighter fitting, especially if it's a dark color. But the thong part, let me show you. It's seamless, and I love that, because that's just less bulk up in there, you know what I mean? So that might make them a little more comfortable. Plus, both pair are super duper soft, super soft. And then this, I think this is probably my favorite pair right here, because they're super high-waisted. They got the pink trim and they're gray. And the thing that bums me out though is I love this particular style, but this was the only color I saw in this style. So I'm gonna go to a different Walmart maybe this weekend and see if I could find this style. Let's see this nice side. I want to see if I could find this style in other colors, because I really like that style. And what was the other one? This pair too. I really love this style. Right here with that crisscross front. But again, this was the only color or design I can find in this style. So it's just a style. Mm-hmm. You were thinking that, weren't you?
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't want you to sit over there and be like, he always has something stupid, some stupid reference.
I would never say that. Let me see if there's anything else I have to say about these. I think that's it. But let's do another quick run through, because I always do a quick run through with y'all. So this gorgeous pink brief. Look, aren't these adorable, Eric? This is Eric's first time seeing them. What do you think?
Those are absolutely precious.
Okay. And then these I love because they're the super duper soft cotton. They're full coverage. They're a cute design. What do you think of those, Eric?
Those are adorable.
And then the nude lace right there. Those are cute. Full coverage with the band, which I love. And then the green ones is basically the same design, just a different color, also with that band. And then the pink and plaid ones with the band. So they're still sexy because they're lacy, but they're full coverage. But I love these bands. And then this adorable little pair. And then this thong right here. And this green thong. And these cute ones right here. Eric, look at that crisscross front. Look at that. What do you think of that?
That is stunning.
And then my favorite pair right here with these nice sides. And again, all of these have a nice cotton crotch. You want, ladies, you want your panties to have a cotton crotch. I promise you. It's so much more comfortable. But anyway, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. Maybe one day I'll get brave and do a try-on haul of these, but except for thongs, I'm not going to do that. Or at least show you how they look as an undergarment under clothing. I think that it would go with. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to everyone later. I hope you learned about panties. Bye, everybody.